Alô, vocês! Vamos continuar. Let's move on. Now that you've already practiced everything by yourself, let's do it together one more time, right? So, let's spell each and every letter here together. The verb to spell, conjugated in Portuguese, the verb is soletrar. Soletrar. Go. Repeat that. Soletrar. Soletrar. Now, we're using it here as an imperative. Soletra. Soletra. Vai, repeat that. Soletra. Soletra. Spell it. Soletra. Soletra. All right. Let's spell each word, each letter here. Let's go. S O L E T R A M A C cedilha A C A S A C E B O A L A C I D A D E C O R A C cedilha A til A til. You say both of them, right? A and til. A til. A til. A til. O. D. O. N. A. L. D. D. I. A. G. A. R. O. T. O. G. E. L. O. B. R. A. S. I. L. T. A. M. B. E. M. R. O. S. T. O. D. I. Z. E. R. T. U. D. O. T. I. A. W. A. L. T. E. R. W. I. L. L. I. A. M. A. B. A. C. A. X. I. Z. O. R. R. O. P. A, Z. Perfect. You did it all right. Very good. Very good. Now let's understand, let's identify the sounds according to these tricks we have here. Look at that. I added this one that I have forgotten to add before. S between vowels will sound like a Z. That goes for the first ones here. Casa, right? You don't say casa, you say casa. Casa, because the S is between two vowels, right? You know what a vowel is, right? A, E, O, U, these are vowels. And consonants, B, C, D, F, these are consonants, right? Perfect. So let's go. The first word, soletra. Soletra. Take a look at this little mark here on top of the letter. This is an accent. It stresses the part of the word that you have to open up or where you have to put the stress. So how can you know if it's soletra, soletra? You know it's soletra because the accent is right here on the E. Soletra. Soletra. Take a look at the R. The R is here, you can't say a soletra. You can't use the original sound. You can't because it's between another consonant and a vowel. So it changes the sound to r. Soletra. Soletra. I'm forcing it, of course. Normally, you're going to say soletra, right? But it's going to be a r sound, not a ch, not the original ch sound of the letter, right? Look at this. The cecidilia. Cecidilia. What is the sound of a cecidilia? The sound is S. Normal sound. S. C. S. 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 C. Bola. Nothing special here. Cebola. Oh, sorry, cebola. We are here. Ma. Look at the A till. A till. What is it? What is the sound? Look here. It's a nasal sound. So it's not A. It's Ma. Sa. It's a nas sound for cedilia. Cedilia. Maçã. Maçã. Go, repeat. Maçã. Again, maçã. Maçã is apple. Apple, maçã. Don't worry about memorizing these words now. You're not supposed to. This is only for us to practice sounds, right? That's the idea. So, maçã. This one, we already know. Casa. Casa. Casa means house. Casa. Go. Repete. Casa. De novo. Casa. Perfect. Casa. House. Se é. Se. Se. É. Se. Nothing special. Cebola. 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 Repeat. Cebola. Again. Cebola. One more time. Cebola. Cebola means onion. Onion. Cebola. Nothing special with the C. The important thing here is for us to observe one thing. CA has the sound of K. K. C. CE is the original C sound. C. Cebola. Cebola. Look here. C plus A. O, U. C sound. Casa, cobertor, cunhado, C. C sound. But if it comes, if it's followed by a or E or I, right? C, E. It sounds like C, not K, not K. Então, cebola. And the same thing here. It's followed by an E, I, right? C-E, cidade. It's not going to be quidade, right? It's not going to be qui. It's going to be cidade, right? Cidade. Of course, some people will say cidade, but in real, cidade. Remember, de, sounds, look that, sounds G. Cidade. Let's go. Repeat. Cidade. Again. Cidade. De novo. Cidade. What is cidade? Cidade is city. City. The city of Rio de Janeiro. Cidade do Rio de Janeiro. All right? C again. C plus O. The sound is K. K. Ko. Attention. The R is not in the beginning of the word or in the end of the word. So it doesn't have a H sound. It has a R sound because it's followed by a vowel. It's not corra, it's cora, cora, because it's followed by a vowel. Cora, C cedilha, A, til, O. Nasal sound. Coração, coração. Go, coração. De novo, coração. Again, coração. What's the meaning of coração in Portuguese? Or in English? Coração, heart. Your heart. Your coração. Coração. Now, this is an American word, Donald. In Portuguese, the same sound. The only difference is going to be the L, because the L in the middle of the word, no vowel after it, it's going to sound like a U. Donald. Donald. Right? L at the in the middle of the word without a vowel sounds like U. Donald. Donald. You don't twist your tongue. Donald. No, Donald. Donald. And this one, D starting a word. D plus I. D mais E sounds like G. Here it is. Gia. Gia. Dia. Some people might say dia. Dia. But in Rio, Gia. Gia. Repeat that. Gia. Again, Gia. One more time. Gia. All right. Gia. What's the meaning of Gia in Portuguese? Day. Day. Gia. Right? The day. What's the day today? Dia. Dia. And here, G, the letter is G. G. Look here, this one first. The letter is G. So the original sound is G. If it's followed by an E or E, it's the original sound, G. Gelo, 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 gelo. Repeat, gelo. Remember that you can say gelo, or in Rio, O at the end of the word sounds like U. Gelo, gelo. Repeat, gelo. Again, gelo, gelo. What is gelo? Gelo is ice, ice. Do you want ice in your Coke? Do you want gelo? Gelo, right? But if it's followed by an A, O, or U, it has the sound of the G letter in English. G. Um, uh, Garoto. Guy. Remember, guy. What else? The word guy. This is the way it sounds. The G sounds in guy. It's the same sound when it comes when it's followed by an A, O, U. Ga, guy, ga. Look at the R. It's in the middle of the word followed by a vowel. Does it sound ho or ro? Ro. Garoto. 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 Repeat. Garoto. You can sound like garoto, or remember the O at the end of the word, garoto. Garoto, garoto. You choose. Garoto. Again, garoto. What is the meaning of garoto? Boy. Garoto. All right. Don't worry. You don't have to memorize these words now. All right. Now, B-R-A. B-R-A. Is it bra or bra? Bra. Bra. Right? Bra. Bra. Look at the S. The S is between two vowels. So what is the sound? Z. Perfect. Brazil. L at the end of the word. L. No vowel at the end of the word. U. You don't say Brasil. You say Brasil. Brasil. Vai. Repeat. Brasil. Again. Brasil. One more time. Brasil. What is Brazil? Brazil. Yeah, Brazil. The country, right? Brazil. Brasil. All right. Next word. T-A-T-A. Ta. But it comes followed by an M. A-N, A-M, or A till is nasal sound. Um, um, um. Também, também. Attention. M. Always M before B when you write it, right? Look here. M always before B or B. It's never gonna be written with an N. Never N. Before B or P, it's always M. But the sound is gonna be nasal like N. You're not gonna say também. You're gonna say também, também. Just like at the end of the word. M at the end of the word sounds like N. So, também, também. You're not going to say também. Também. Repeat. Também. Again. Também. De novo. Também. Também. Perfect. Where's the meaning of também? Also or too. I also know it. I know it too. Também. Também. All right? And this one. R-O-R-O. Do you say ros or do you say ros? Some people, depending on the part of the country, will say ros, rosto, but in real, rosto, rosto. S alone in the middle of the word will always sound like a sh, rosto, rosto, because there's no vowel after it. Rosto. Repeat, rosto. Again, rosto. One more time, rosto. Rosto means face. Face, rosto. Aha. And this one, D-E. D-E. In Rio, G. Dizer. G-Z, normal. E-R. Dizer. Dizer. Go. Dizer. Of course, some people will say dizer. Dizer, dizer, dizer. Let's use the real sound. Dizer. Again, dizer. Perfect. Perfeito. Perfeito. Dizer. What's the meaning of dizer? To say. Dizer. All right? Only as new information. Don't worry. Don't memorize it now. This one. T-U. Nothing special. D-O. Tudo. 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 Or O alone at the end of the letter. Tudo. 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 Again. Tudo. One more time. Tudo. Tudo means everything. Tudo. Everything. T-I-A. Tia. Tia. In Rio, T can sound like chi. So you can say chia, right? Tia in different parts of the country, chia in Rio, chia. Let's repeat, chia. Again, chia. One more time, chia. Perfect. What's the meaning of chia? Chia is the sister of my mother. My mother's sister is my chia, my aunt or my aunt. Right? Chia, chia. And here, this is an American word, but in Portuguese, W has a V or a U sound. It depends. When? It depends. It depends. Some words you say it V, some words you say it U. You say it, in Portuguese, it's in English, it's Walter. In Portuguese, it sounds like a V. Walter. Val. Look at the L in the middle of the word. U sounds like U. Walter. 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 Right? Just for the sound. Walter. But here you don't say William. No, you say William, you say it William. William. Remember, M at the end sounds like N. So, William. Right? You don't say William in Portuguese. You say William. Ah, here's William. William. How about this one? A, B, B-A, ba, A, ba. And this C-A, C-A, is it K or Sa? C-A. Is it Sa or Ka? Look at that. C-A, K. So it's abacaxi. Abacaxi. Of course, you're not going to say the whole sound of the letter is sheesh. You're not going to say abacaxi because you have an extra E, an I, E at the end of the word. So abacaxi. Abacaxi. Vamos lá. Abacaxi. De novo, abacaxi. One more time. Abacaxi. Abacaxi. What is the meaning of abacaxi? Pineapple. Pineapple. Abacaxi. How about this one? This is known all over the world, right? Z, Z, O, Zo. At the end, it sounds like S, but it's not the case. It's starting the word. So it's the original sound, Zo. R, R. Two R's make it very, very strong. So it's Zorro. Look at that sound. Zorro. Zorro. Okay? Vamos lá. Zorro. Again. Zorro. Zorro. Right? Zorro. Zorro. And here. P-A-Z. Z at the end of the word sounds like S. So it's paz. Paz. You don't say paz. It's paz. In Rio, we add a little E right here, a little I sound, just for the sound. Paz. Z at the end of the word. It's not written here, but it sounds like paz. Because it's an S sound at the end of the word, it will become sh, paz. Paz. It's wrong, right? Because there's no E, and there's not an extra E here. But that's what people say, paz. Paz. Repeat, paz. Again, paz. In different parts of the country, people say paz. Paz. Right? What is the meaning of paz in Portuguese? Peace. Peace and love. Peace. All right? We did it. Fantastic. We got it all. Don't worry about it. They're different sounds. You're getting in first contact with a new language. It takes time. It really takes time. Don't worry about it. Now, do it again. Practice some more. The alphabet is very important. So practice a lot and then come back because next video is going to be about some elements of the language that we're going to use during the whole course. All right? Capricha bastante e depois volta para a gente continuar. Bye now.